Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 4 of Marvel Studios' What If. Last week's episode was pretty intense. It was like a murder mystery whodunit. Somebody is taking out the Avengers. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows who. And it's a pretty interesting little episode. Throughout the whole thing, it was like very engaging. It still had some of that humor in there, of course. Coulson being the weird little fanboy that he is. But it had like this edge to it that was really intriguing, especially considering once the reveal comes about how each of the Avengers is taken out, and then the kind of the reason behind it all. It was just from beginning to the end engaging, and it was pretty grim. But I'm looking forward to seeing where things go. I know some of these universes we are going to be revisiting, and I really kind of hope that's one of them, just to kind of see what's going on there after the craziness that happened in that episode. It looks like we're getting farther away from like the initial incidents that are causing these decisions, these variations. Because in this one, even the title of the episode wasn't actually the choice. We never really the choice is kind of left up to us to kind of determine on our own. Like, you know, the episode was called "What If We Lost Our What if we lost the Earth's Mightiest Warriors, heroes or whatever?" But like that's not the choice. Obviously, that's just what if they were gone. The choice is what if Hope ended up joining S.H.I.E.L.D. and the results of that, her dying in the same, just kind of trying to walk in her mother's footsteps early on, Pym unable to keep her like guarded from that whole life for as long as he was able to, and how that would drive him down a different path. And I really liked how that was going, and it kind of left us to wonder like what the choice was for a minute. To try to figure out and piece it together. And I'm curious to see if we get a little bit farther and farther away from this kind of concept until things are just kind of off the rails. This one looks like it's going to have some potential, because you saw the promo art for this already. I haven't watched the promo teaser that they kind of put out for these things, so I try to avoid that. But the episode is called "What If Doctor Strange Lost His Heart Instead of His Hands?" So we're on the Dark Doctor Strange episode, and I'm really looking forward to checking this one out, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to dive into this one. Remember, if you want to see the full-length unedited reaction watch-along, you can check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access to that as well. It helps support the channel. It helps me work towards getting an editor to help me with these videos. Anyway, all that said, let's go ahead and dive into this episode.
We have watched how one moment, one choice. But what if it's the wrong choice? What if the best of intentions has very strange consequences?
See what you did there. Keep your eyes on the road, Steven.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow doctors.
No, stop. I'm already asleep. Come on, cut the preamble. Let's just get straight to the heart of it.
Oh, this is making me nervous. Oh, jeez.
You're okay. Oh no, Christine. Come on, Christine.
In this universe, Stephen Strange didn't lose his hands, but his heart. Grief-stricken, Strange sought answers across the world and in the mystic arts. Yet despite all he'd gained, Stephen Strange could not let go of the past.
Evening, handsome. Well, this is shaping up to be a night to remember.
Jesus. This guy hits them no matter what.
Evening, handsome.
Your chariot awaits.
My God.
Turn. Isn't the bridge that way?
Taking a different route. It's okay. We'll be fine.
Oh my gosh.
You're getting an award. This whole
It is destiny that he. Maybe it's just this destiny that he's got to be in a car wreck.
dance. I promise you we will have a good time.
No.
Whoa, what happened that time?
Pizza. You're a genius.
What? No matter what he does, she keeps dying. Fucking bus is just gonna plow into her just there.
Including the death of one Dr. Christine Palmer.
What the
Steven, something wrong?
Why does this keep happening? Aren't we allowed to be happy?
Maybe I should drive. Yeah? Hey, are you okay?
You're the only thing that matters.
Jeez, man.
Good evening, Dr.
What the
Strange.
hell?
Are you having car trouble?
Help me bring her back.
I'm sorry, but I can't. No
I guess
one
this
can.
is her from
Her
this
death
moment in
is
time.
an absolute point in time.
Absolute.
Unchangeable. If you erase her death, you never start your journey.
I'm creating a paradox.
You cannot reverse an absolute point.
Nothing is impossible. You taught me that.
I wonder why this is so ingrained in this universe that she dies.
Please do not do this, or I will be forced to stop you.
You'd have to find me first.
Damn, dude. Okay. Huh. I wonder why it's locked like that.
The lost books. Okay, transmutation, telekinesis, time manipulation. Bingo. The power required to break an absolute point in time is immense and nigh impossible to obtain. Yeah, no doy. Aha. Gain the power through the absorption of other beings. Absorption. Here we go.
Oh, hey, look at you.
Hello. My name is Dr. Stephen Strange. I need to borrow your powers. Do you mind sharing a tentacle or two? Please? If they won't surrender their power, I'll take it. Let's start small. All right, what's next? Nice cape. But I draw the line in bugs.
Raven?
More.
Oh, whoa. Oh, what the? Dude. Oh, this is wicked.
I could warn him, intervene. But the fate of his universe is not worth risking the safety of all others. Besides, I doubt he'd listen.
Hello?
Oh, did he hear
Who's there?
the Watcher? Dude, the visuals in this episode are so good. Oh my god.
Time to meet an old friend.
What's up, bud? Round 2.
Hello again.
And goodbye. He wasn't alone. He wasn't even the only Doctor Strange in this universe.
There's 2 Doctor Stranges in this universe?
Enough living in the past for one evening.
What the fuck?
What was in that whiskey?
What happened? To, like, did his soul get split in 2?
I drew upon the power of the dark dimension to split the timeline. To
Oh.
split you, allowing for 2 of your possible timelines to occur in one universe. Our time is running out. I fear the only sorcerer strong enough to stop Doctor Strange is you.
Oh, that's not great. Nope, it's not.
Oh, wow.
The question is, when are you? The world out there is breaking. Don't you dare lie to me. I am you.
Oh, is it too much for him?
Our powers are diluted, split between us. But once we become whole again, we can save her. If we save Christine, we destroy the world. I told you, she doesn't understand. Look at this. This is arrogance. This is our need to fix everything. It's what drove us to study the mystic arts in the first place. You can't save her. She's dead. You need to let go. I've gone too far to turn back now.
This is insane. Cape battle. Jeez, dude. Aw. Oh. Holy shit. Whoa, what the fuck? For a second, I thought the Watcher was actually going to intervene or something. Oh, whoa.
It's me, Christine.
Oh my god. What's happening?
I saved you.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
You can stop this.
Please.
Oh, he's begging the Watcher.
You were warned.
I know, but the world shouldn't pay for my arrogance.
without you, sensed your presence. You can undo this.
I'm not a god. You, more than anyone else, should understand that meddling with time and events only leads to more destruction.
Oh. What the fuck?
I am so sorry.
One life, one choice, one moment can destroy the entire universe.
Wow. Holy shit. That was... I thought the last one was grim. I've been in a car crash, not that devastating, but it is literally a miracle I'm even here. And like seeing that play out every like on repeat was it actually like started to get to me just a little bit. And just seeing why, like how nothing he was doing was changing anything. Like hell, it wasn't even exclusive to car crashes at that point. Like after a while, they were at this diner. Some guy just walks in and shoots her. Like it gets ridiculous. And honestly, this makes me wonder, like we got this introduction that apparently in deviant or variant universes, there can be things that have to happen or are stuck happening. Which just makes me wonder, was like, wouldn't that just birth a new universe altogether if things were changed? Of course, the possibility has to be there. I'm just like kind of wrapped around this whole like fixed point in time, this Doctor Who kind of like, this thing has to happen. I can't change it. If I do, the implications are catastrophic. And like, it's just like interesting, especially because the concept of the multiverse in this is definitely like set up between choices and decisions and moments in time. Is like things can change, but apparently, and it's not like her death happens in every universe. I mean, she, by all accounts, is still alive in our universe, the main MCU timeline. So like, it just makes me wonder like why it had to be in that world. But I'm not going to linger on it too much because it just sent him down this path to greater power. Like this Strange could not let go of that moment. Which goes to show just like, you know, the kind of feelings and attachment that he's kind of been dealing with, that he's also even been repressing from their relationship before. So it was pretty interesting to see, like, even though he was like, he treated it lightly at certain times, you know, he was an ass to her at points. So it just goes to show how deeply he still actually cared, regardless of all of that. So like, it's interesting to see how he's affected by her loss. Like she dies in the car, he doesn't lose his hands, but he still ends up going down the same path, though for similar reasons, trying to fix that instance, learn how to do that, rather than healing himself for selfish reasons. And this is still kind of a selfish reason, but in your own way, you can also trick yourself at a point. It rides that line of being selfish and selfless. Is this for the person or is this for me? And it literally diverges into those two paths thanks to the Ancient One's interference, which is interesting because she created two timelines within a singular universe. Where I guess they just followed the same time stream, just parallel. Because it's not like they both existed in the same stream until he crossed over and challenged himself, because he was literally split in two. So his powers were halved. There's a lot of sorcereal mechanics at play here that I'm trying to like figure out in my head. And like it's just like really interesting. And him like going through these different realities, different dimensions, pulling in these cosmic beings from different realities, planes of existence to absorb and force their powers into himself to the point where he's this assemblage, this chimera of just like horrific creatures of these terrible powers. And we saw the tentacle monster again. I know some people, I think it just makes me wonder if what that creature's supposed to be. I know there's been some evidence to say it's not Shuma-Gorath, but like it just for it to come back up again, it just makes me wonder if that maybe this will be the MCU's iteration of it or not, in some form or fashion. Maybe not. Maybe like a lesser version, saving that for later. Maybe saving that for Multiverse of Madness. Or I mean, he did just take the tentacles themselves, so obviously the creature, the host of itself, the main body is still out there. Could grow those back, could have a little bit of a vendetta now against Strange. There's quite a few different creatures in there, and some of them looked familiar, but they went by so fast, I'm not too sure who or what they may have meant to have been. So I'm definitely going to leave that up to Eric and New Rockstars, again, sporting their What If merch now. Just a fucking billboard at this point for New Rockstars, man. I swear. I just like their designs, man. Anyway, I thought it was really creative, really interesting. Especially the library and seeing that. I'd love to see like a place like that in live action. You know, it definitely had a lot of feels of a lot of sorcerer-like, mage-like fantasy libraries that we've kind of seen, like in the Warcraft movie comes to mind. Avatar, The Last Airbender comes to mind. It's like, it's just like, this one like rivals some of those. It reminded me of the Old Town in Game of Thrones as well. You know, these majestic, grand libraries of ancient knowledge. And I don't know, I always find those fascinating. This one found another way to kind of make it stand out as well. And then just coming down to the face-off between Strange and Strange in this was just a really great fight. And then the Cape even trying to save him too and failing and getting destroyed. I was like, oh, I felt the Cape dying, man. Oh my gosh. Where a lot of the other episodes have kind of gone at this quick breakneck kind of pace. Like it kind of makes it sometimes a little difficult to like emotionally invest in one of the episodes. But this one, I think because it was so focused on a singular idea like this, like I felt all the moments in it. I felt the desperation for Steven to try to save Christine. I felt the desperation in the Cape trying to save Steven. And then just the hopelessness of failing no matter what. And on top of that, we saw him interact with the Watcher. We saw, he was like, I've read about you. I've read about this thing. And you know, you can fix this. It was like, and he stayed out. I mean, by talking, he interfered. But then again, this is one of those like, Loki end of the world things where I was like, yeah, I can talk to you right now, but doesn't mean it's going to change anything. And it didn't. But he's still, I don't know, his universe might be gone, but this Strange might still be alive in that little mirror crystal he created, because that was the only thing left from his universe. And we know he'll be back because of the trailers for this. And I have to feel like there's things in this episode in particular, and maybe more things in episodes to come, that might just give us some hints as to what to expect in No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness. Like, I think we'll see this Strange in live action, is what I'm saying. Anyway, let's see. Am I missing anything? I don't I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I liked it, man. Anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, if you want to see the full-length unedited reaction watch along, that's going to be on my Patreon, or if you become a member on the channel here, gets you access to that as well. If you want to see everything that didn't make it into the video. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Sher, Ryan, Karen, Jason, Coleman, Philly Vane, and Yuri Korskov. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you want to talk about this, if you want to talk about any other MCU related content, DC, whatever, TV, movies, games, whatever, come hang out in our Discord or join me on all my socials. Links to all those are in the description of this video. And if not, I will see you guys in the next episode of Marvel's What If. Take care, everybody.